What up, YouTube? Now I found a loophole with Sakura and Kirby because I run an MEP. I'm obsessed with Red Monkey jeans. I'm finally back on my channel, Forrest. Now, let something extravagant begin. Okay, first off, literally, when I went to a trip to Chicago, I saw Harry Potter. There was still spit. Asked the Gary against still won. Because for the profile picture, except if something got shared, except, in Chicago. Because that's where my mom comes from, but in reality, it's so straightforward out there, like, there is absolutely no such thing as ignoring something amazing. You looking like a rapper, you doing something literally where a broken lollipop, you, memorizing something on a notepad, you dancing, you doing anything. Anything amazing is not left behind in Chicago. They are extremely straightforward when it comes to everything. In California, it's subjective because they call out all frequency. That's why the nation is basically fucked, because that's the top source of entertainment. That's why greatest things get destroyed by drunken hobos and their opinions. Drunken hobos are still gang members, by the way. Anyway, I was watching Naruto literally on sub for a very long time. And what happened was, literally, I hear the voices, literally, I know what they're saying in Japanese. You're getting fucked in the ass, this, and that. It sounds like comedy, because when you look at Naruto's comb hair and orange jumpsuit, it sounds like some Burger King shit. I'm gonna fuck you in the ass before you can carry yourself to the village. Now, there's a theory about the movie from my uncle. All anime was gonna be intertwined with all universes, and this is the very first step. Meaning that this is exposing the truth about America. Nationalism leads to capitalism and debt. How older people hide from crimes in the form of anime. Why Indian people can make their own Burger King and still rip us off. Like cats hiding in the window. It's time to tell you the truth of, the update right now. Slash all the children. Forget the skateboarding. Talking about this is a real deal. Killing machine when it comes to Western media. Because Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs could be cocaine. The whole thing with Juvia Lily could be going down. Let's just, explain things quite solemnly. Oh please, we all know that Eris is gonna fuck Echo. This thing is stupid. But more externally, I have fanbase that work primarily on Heartless and Slushy, and Your Tongue Has a Heartbeat was a punchline that was made for me back in Boy Scouts. We were on a trip, and guess what happened lately? We were on a trip and we got these legendary cheese curds back when they first came out. And all of a sudden there was an A&W right next to my house, across the street from Taco Bell. Now we are over 30. Me not actually having a Scoutmaster certificate is extremely painful. In all reality, but in fresh reality, what ends up happening lately is I end up taking Inward American, since what I'm doing right now, my music is hot back in, the Jay-Z Rihanna era. Around this time, right before The Jerk came out. Meaning when I have, characters now based on propaganda, it's back when it's American Boy heavy. Therefore, characters like Nikki Morrow, who's based off Nikki from 16, and 16 is the greatest show out right now. But I wanted to put Wolf Blood on Freebie and I didn't care. Also, I thought Agent was dead, but he made a video 4 days ago. The truth of the reality is this. I knew too much about music, knew too much about pop stars. I got to the hood, I knew too much about Akira Toriyama and Kishimoto. The moral of this video is, if you want this to continue, you have to think like Bruno. Through and through. In fact, I was wondering literally if I should watch The Jungle Book. Because I heard Finding Nemo literally is actually a terrifying movie about how your mom can take you to the dentist. Or what happens when you fuck with her. Oh, and also, Mr. Pudge is a chump that wants me to date his granddaughter. But other than that, it's an upscale video. So, this is MT, and I hope you have a good one.